Welcome to Senior Assisted Living Solutions with Acacia Transitions. Acacia Transitions is positioned to help families transitioning to an assisted living community. Our concierge service can help arrange the packing, moving, and estate sale, as well as selling your home with our preferred realtor. Our home sale credit up to $5,000 may be used to pay your moving expense or your community fee, or both. Check us out at acaciatransitions.com for more information on how we can help make your loved one's move to assisted living a smooth transition.
Welcome to our program today. I'm Don Smith, owner of Acacia Transitions and Senior Real Estate Specialist with West USA Realty. At Acacia Transitions, we're poised to help families when faced with a transition to independent, assisted living, or memory care. Our concierge services can help with all the pieces such as packing, unpacking, moving. Where do you turn for this help? We can help take the stress out of that whole process. Also, our preferred realtor can provide a home sale credit upon the sale of your home up to $5,000. Now, those funds can be used to pay for your community fee, they can be used to pay for your move, or possibly both. So check us out at acaciatransitions.com. That's acacia like the tree, transitions.com for more details on how we can help your family with a smooth transition. My guest today is Paddy Rasmussen. Paddy is with New Beginnings, and it's great to have her on our program today. Hello, Paddy. Welcome.
Hi, Don.
Now, Paddy and I have done some work together. We've helped some families in transition to assisted living, and Paddy did a great job for us with the move management and downsizing, and we're going to talk a little bit about that today. But first, what I'd like to ask you, New Beginnings, that's a very interesting name, and you started this company. I'd like you to talk a little bit briefly about why you started New Beginnings and how you came to name New Beginning. I mean, why did you choose that name?
Well, I chose it because I went through my 3 avatars myself. I lost my husband in 2009, and then I also did the downsizing move in 2015. So New Beginnings is actually your plan A hasn't worked out the way you envisioned, and now you have to think about what plan B looks like, which is a new beginning.
Okay, and so I understand that you have certain credentials that in the industry would you tell us a little bit about some of these services that you provide as far as your credentials and
Sure.
what makes you different?
Sure. I am a degreed interior designer. I graduated from one of the best interior design programs in the country with honors from the Art Institute of Phoenix.
Wonderful.
And I'm also a member of ASID, which is a professional organization, American Society of Interior Designers, and we hold a certain amount of CEUs. So we have actually hold a very high standards as far as ethics, morals, and values. So we help people through the interior design process.
So now, when you say so do you have to have continuing education?
Absolutely.
On a
We have
regular,
to
like an
attend-
annual basis?
No, on a biannual basis, we have to have 10 CEUs.
Okay, so those are credit hours, so you take classes that are provided that you would have to take those and continue your education and show them that you've continued your education?
Absolutely, to continue to be a professional member of ASID.
Well, that's good to know. I'm sure that people appreciate the fact that you've gone through the extra education and training. Now, you and I have worked a lot with seniors and helping them transition to assisted living with the moving and the packing and just that whole transition process. What makes your company, because there are other companies out there that help with moving and transition, what makes New Beginnings maybe a little bit different?
Well, I'm coming from personal experience and practical tips, and I really am their advocate. I want to help them through the process. I've been through it myself, and I don't want them to feel alone. I want them to be able to make the transition easily.
So it sounds like you get real involved. I imagine that, well, I know in a particular case where you helped me that you became somewhat close to the gentleman that we helped transition and move to assisted living, and I know that's an emotional thing when you get involved personally with some of your clients.
Right. Yeah. Like I say, I'm their advocate. I want to help them through the transition and just let them know that and reassure them to break it down in steps to help them make it easily and make the transition go smoothly.
So there's a little bit of a hand-holding, I would imagine, in helping people through that process.
Absolutely. It takes a lot of patience and you know, you want to be a good listener and help them through the process.
That's wonderful. Well, it's a wonderful service you provide. I'm very aware of how you help some of our clients, and so appreciative of the work that you do.
Thanks, Don.
I'm thinking that you could give us maybe a brief example as we wrap up here of someone that you've recently helped.
Sure. I had a client that was referred to me by his financial advisor, and he had lost his dad, who was his best friend, 4 years ago. And he inherited the home, and he was trying to figure out what to do with the space. So I helped him organize everything in the home, and now we're going to be starting. And also, he was still grieving, so he wanted to make the transition, but I also referred him to a grief counselor. So I built all the great resources for the last 2.5 years to really help people, again, transition and move forward with their lives.
Well, that's wonderful. I so appreciate all those services that you do provide. For our listeners, Patty's information is on the screen. If you're looking at downsizing or a transition, please reach out to Patty. She'd be happy to talk with you, answer your questions, and give you the details to help you through that process. Thank you for joining us on our program today. Thank you, Patty, for being with us.
Thank you, Don. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome, and please check us out at acaciatransitions.com to find out how we can help your family with a smooth transition to independent or assisted living. Thanks for joining us.